Part 2. Was reading Scientific American yesterday, and you can't operate with these plastic things on it. They showed February issue. It's about the article I read, Minds Everywhere, by Rowan Jacobson's article on how simple cells show basic cognitive abilities. With a mix of astonishment and conflict bias. It's a long letter. It's like, why wasn't Minds Everywhere on the cover? So we are in a library, so luckily here we go. Milky Way's secret history. Not as important as Minds. Today, for the social impact that we are all African ancestrally. And I know what to do, how to get to all 8 billion people. Einstein's mistakes. Hans Ohanian, Princeton physicist, one of the ones that actually talked to other physicists. Einstein himself talked to my main man, Kurt Gödel. But nonetheless, Einstein was not I want to say physicist. You're going to get mad at me. I'm not saying he wasn't in the community. I mean, famous discussions with Neil Bohr. You're not getting the subtlety of what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, and this is Hans's intellectual property, that I don't need to. So this one, which is this month's, right? June. Near-death experiences in treating adolescent anxiety. Near-death experiences. Read this article, June Scientific American. Obviously. Altered states of consciousness are being completely ignored. We have so many biases. And they're all insane. I read this because I'm certain I got to need to bring the ether back. Einstein just went, it's Tuesday, I don't like the ether, bye-bye. Doesn't work. What ultimately Hans says, and I think this is very true, Einstein, he couldn't get rid of the old man. That is a very hamstringing belief if you're going to be a good scientist, or philosopher of scientists as I am. I am a philosopher of scientists. I go into the person. I understand the science through the person. Einstein advanced us about 20 years ahead of where physics would have got by itself. About 20 years. We're past the copyright on everything but Brownian motion and energy matter equivalence. He made him famous. He might have gotten all the downstream implications entirely wrong. Though one more. Quantum philosophy. It's a French guy, Roland Omnez. Just as you went through all the free will, I'll go through this. Just talking to myself. Nobody's going to watch this. Nobody cares about my work. Anyway, his basic thing is that we went from classicism into, French got all the terms. Quantum world has to be filtered into life. Anyway, I'm going to pull this up. It's very Lost World. So Milky Way secret history, lost worlds of the dinosaurs, sand mafias, quantum proof encryption. I can't make this up. Quantum physiology. It's my intellectual property. I'm trying to get to Stanford. I cannot find a single soul. Now, this was, of course, the library edition. Some referencing. My work is about staying alive. My work is about saving the species from self-extincting in approximately 30 years. A much better, coherent, highly falsifiable gold standard for philosophy theories, philosophical hypothesis of bio-electromagnetism. I know where the minds are, how the minds work. And have my little thing, I have a little Trader Joe's receipt. I explain why the universe is expanding. How come? We are 98 to 99% genetically identical to chimps and bonobos, who are 100% more human. How'd that happen then? It's not bipedal, it's not disposable thumbs. What could it be? Oh, sure. That's not the real beauty of what's going on in Homo sapiens sapiens. I'm gonna give us our second knowing back. It's been Zenzi, harmony.